define 3 characteristics of your perception of an ideal leader or manager?
A good manager should never be afraid to be able to perform any job through his team from lowest to highest. Autocratic, yes, sometimes you have to be not afraid of making decisions, but they've always got to be in the best interests of your team so that they can perform to the best of their abilities.
I feel the most important characteristics of a leader are somebody who can motivate, somebody who can motivate the team and get the best out of them, somebody who is a strong leader who can set goals which are achievable by the team, and somebody who is fair and consistent.
I think charisma is one of the biggest factors in what makes a great leader. Somebody needs to have personality and just be able to influence people in the workplace.
Can you define 3 characteristics of the worst leader or manager you've had to work for?
I believe the worst characteristics of a leader are possibly one who is too intimidating, who instills fear and paralyses any creativity within the team, somebody perhaps who is divisive and sets team members against each other, and somebody who is perhaps weak or lazy themselves and therefore sets a poor example.
I once had a leader that was very angry if I was to do something wrong, and she wouldn't really give me an alternative option in terms of doing it a better way. And
for me, the worst characteristics of a leader that I worked for is somebody who has been very authoritarian, somebody who's not really listened to people, and somebody who's been a poor communicator. And a combination of all of those elements has led to an organisation where there's been no morale, a lack of motivation, and people feeling very disenfranchised with what the company is and the direction in which it's heading.
Has there been an observable generational shift in leadership styles since you began working?
Organisations and leaders have got to keep their employees fully informed of the changes that are taking place. Every organisation is moving very fast these days, and unless your staff and employees know the direction in which you're heading, then you're never going to get to achieve your goals.
There has been a shift away from the more authoritarian style of leadership, more to one of including team members and asking for their thoughts and input before deciding on a course of action.